Welcome to the Love Laura podcast. Join us for all things fashion, fun, girls chats and all the behind the scenes. This is what you will not see on socials. This is getting right behind the brand. Happy Monday. We are recording first thing on a Monday morning. Welcome back to the Love Laura podcast. And already it's been a week in a few hours of a Monday. So on today's episode, we are chatting about the final week of Christmas. We're chatting about our plans at the weekend past because I've been away in Dublin and Holly, you have some lovely news, very exciting news. And then we're just going to chat about the run up to Christmas now and the mentalness of this week. And if you're feeling it also, don't feel alone because we are absolutely feeling it. I said this morning, I have that pain across my chest where I'm like, I still have a lot to do. Why did I not do this sooner?
This is nearly scaring me because last night I actually sat and tried to plan out my week a good bit and I was like, oh, Laura's going to be on one this week. This is the last full week because I feel like no matter how much you prepped, ideas just come into your head and you're like, right, I was thinking and you're going, oh. But it's the week to think, so let's do it.
Let's do it. So let's catch up on the weekend. I was on my annual Christmas trip to Dublin. I feel like
I love it.
Like, honestly, it's like we let loose for 2 nights in the year. So Gerrard and I went to Dublin and we had the best time. Dublin, I honestly, there's nowhere like it. I just love Dublin at Christmas. It's just, there's something special about it and everybody seems to be in great form. It's so buzzy and it was so busy.
Yeah.
The guys in the Westbury, we stayed in the Westbury and I was chatting to, I still can't remember his name, whether it's Paul or Sean, but it's Sean, I think.
Oh, from our event?
Yeah.
Oh, God help. No, he's not Sean.
Paul.
You were calling him Sean.
Yeah, well, Paul, I don't know anyway. So I was bumped into him and I was saying, how's things? And he was like, Laura, this is our busiest day in 4 or 5 years.
No way.
Yeah, they had their busiest Friday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, they were actually like stopping people getting in. It was crazy.
Do you know, actually on TikTok last night I seen there was a lot of like TikTokers that I would follow from England who, I'm not joking you, just last night they all seemed to be in Dublin.
Loads of English accents. Yeah, in the bars. Yeah, loads. Yeah.
It just looked epic. And I love that it was just
and
you
I saw
and Gerrard.
that girl, you know, that we love on, and I should have got a video for you. She busks on Grafton Street, but she's massive. What do you, Alana?
No, Ali Sherlock.
Yeah, Ali Sherlock. She was busking right outside Victoria's Secret yesterday morning. She was incredible.
She's going pretty viral at the minute again. For her, she covered Ray. You know her song, Where the Hell Is My Husband?
I think that's what you were saying.
Oh,
yesterday. I should have videoed.
jealous.
I'm so sorry. She had the glasses. You know, the glasses and all. Yeah,
she is incredible. Like,
oh yeah.
And wait, I am gagging to know, how's Peplo's?
Peplo's was 10 out of 10.
Was it?
It really was lovely.
I looked at what you have.
We had the scampi to start and then the steak.
Oh yeah,
it was so good.
Oh, and even your food on the
lovely.
Saturday night too looked beautiful.
Yeah, I would go so far as to say Wild at the Westbury was like it tops all food for me.
Did you book all these obviously when you booked the hotel?
Yes. Well, no, not really. Probably it was last minute. I emailed and also Instagram messaged Peplo's, but they came back to me straight away and emailed and said, listen, we don't have anything, but we'll squeeze you in at 9. So I was happy enough for 9 because
it's just the two of you.
Yeah, we had a late lunch and it was really lovely. It's a lovely cozy vibe. Do you know where it is?
Yeah, only because you told me, but I had seen, obviously because I just want to go where everyone is, and I'd seen ones on Instagram at it and I was like, Laura, please will you go here just for me?
Yeah, it was lovely. But then my brother joined us on the Saturday. I'll not lie, I was hanging like a bat on the Saturday. Oh, yep.
Were you able to have a drink?
Nope.
Laura?
No.
Per Matthew.
Yeah, that's where we were in bed by 8 o'clock. I had a glass of wine with my dinner in Wild, but...
And was Gerrard struggling too?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it like
used to?
I know.
You know
it's
what
the
I mean?
mix.
Yeah.
It's the bubbles. You love bubbles.
Bubbles
that's
just what happened. Yeah, and then we just went a bit silly. But I got up and all, got my hair wanted.
Yes, which is still amazing. It's blowing my mind.
And the girl, she was lovely. She was like, you really don't look like you're dying. And I was like, no, but you want to be on the inside looking out.
It's that like washing machine tummy and all. You're like, ugh.
I just was like, I actually felt okay, but you know, like by 3 o'clock, my feet wouldn't even hold me up.
Do you know what is even funnier? The fact that I can vouch that Laura does not drink, right? And say if you want her to go out, Laura will go, yep, I'll be there. No, she will not be there. And the last podcast we put out was that you also got hollied and we're down. And now this podcast, you're down. This is a rare.
Yes. Do you know what it is? The giddiness and the silliness takes over. The crack was 90. We met up with so many. We met Geraldine McNally.
Yes.
So she was staying in the Westbury also. And then I hadn't saw her all day. We had checked in early enough and we had a bit of content to do. And then we had food. And then because I didn't want to get hollied, I was like, come on, we'll do the shops now. No more alcohol. We'll like have a good break and then we'll go for dinner. But it doesn't matter how much of a break I have. I still die. Like I have no tolerance for it at all. So then we got ready for dinner at 8. We're down into the bar about 20 past 8:30. And I was like, do you know what? I'll text Geraldine now and see if she's about. Came straight back. Her and her husband then joined us, and he is as lovely as her. And the crack, we could have stayed with them all night, but of course they were like the two husbands were in full flow then, so we had a drink with them.
Gerrard would have been delighted to have a mate too.
Yeah, delighted. So I don't actually know where Geraldine ended up eating because I was trying to encourage her to eat just in the Westbury in the gallery there, and I was like, stay here, people watch, it's so fab. So yeah, that was, and then the Saturday night my brother joined us, but I felt sorry for him because he came down one iron, and after dinner Gerrard was like, no, I'll stay out with you, and then Matthew went to the bathroom one station. He was like, Laura, I can't. And I goes, Matthew won't care, honestly. Just come to bed. So we were both in bed.
So did Matthew stay out on his own?
He met up with my cousins.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Sinead, yeah. So they were all down as well. So I was raging because I didn't see them either. But honestly, I couldn't have. I was in no form. Girls, I'm just going to interrupt this episode just to chat about our flagship Banbridge store. So I feel like so many of you know about Walk-in Wardrobe and know about Love Laura, but you don't realise we have a beautiful retail space in Banbridge, literally 1 hour from Dublin and about 40 minutes from Belfast, right on the dual carriageway. It's our flagship store. It's so beautiful. It's across 2 floors. It is fully stocked. We also have personal styling available in store, so you can book in advance. We can get to know your style, we can get to know your requirements, and we'll have all the work done for you. All you need to do is come in and get changed. It's a gorgeous experience. Our staff are there to help, and it's lovely to touch and feel and experience the clothes in person. And for now, it's Christmassy, it's fully decked, the decorations are beautiful, you just kind of want to live there.
And do you know what it is? You're down for the weekend, but you're really only getting one day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I was trying to cram.
Do you know what? Next year I think we will just do one night, because that 2 nights, there's no point in us doing 2 nights because it's a waste.
I know, but then you really don't get the good of it because.
But then we had 12 hours sleep, and I come home yesterday. Mummy goes, "You look so well slept, Laura," and I was like, "Yes, because I am." I was like, "Yeah."
That's what you need, though. That's what you need. And did you do much shopping?
Where did I go? Zara, got a nice pair of trousers in Zara, just like we had sampled, the tuck style jackets we wore in the Friday night, and then I needed a pair of black trousers to go with it because we have a pair in sampling, but they were more like a.
Yeah, I wondered where you got them or what they were.
But then they were still like with the supplier, so I had no trousers to wear with the flipping blazer.
So what did you?
So I
wear
had to go to Zara and get a pair.
Yes, that's Friday. The ones I mean. I was like, where'd she?
So they were like they were lovely actually as a trouser, straight leg with a slit.
Yeah, they look beautiful. That's I was like, what?
Now they were a bit tight. They were small, but the medium was a wee bit big. But I had a side zip, but they were like stretchy. They were a fab shape. Yeah, we should look at the shape of those. But did that on the Friday night. Yeah, so we went to Zara. Gerrard, of course, walking out. We were so late, of course, for the train on Friday morning, and we got into the car. And I should have known, when you're like, I didn't even check the suitcase, nothing. He has all these beautiful clothes, all these lovely coats that he has had through the years. Brought nothing with him. Nothing. Walking out of the house, I was like, Gerrard, have you no coat? Came out with this Farah coat from 15 years ago, a green yoke. And I was like, but then I was like, look, don't even start this on a bad note. I just goes, okay, you've no coat, not my problem. So Mummy was in the back. I was driving because we were late for the train. I was like, I'm just going to say absolutely nothing. And then I think she was like, oh, Gerrard, here we got a coat. So I was like, that coat, you brought the one. Oh, just honestly typical. Yeah. So anyway, I don't even know why I'm even discussing this, but anyway, he was like, well, come on, we'll look up and see is there anything for me upstairs in Zara. And I was like, yep, we will, Gerrard. Yep, another coat to add to the collection that you don't wear. So actually he ended up getting a lovely suede shackety thing.
Was he wearing it on Saturday night?
It was beautiful.
Yes, I noticed. And his lovely boots, no?
Yes, well, he had the boots really well, thankfully. So, and it was only €49 or something. So
it looks very good. I thought it was maybe Ralph Lauren. I wasn't sure.
No, he got that. And then I went to Brown Thomas and I got a pair of black shoes. Did you notice my black shoes?
Yes, I noticed your black shoes. And I noticed, were they tights or what were you wearing with them?
Tights. They're the Caledonian one. Do you remember?
Looked incredible.
They're like a high shine.
Yeah.
So the shoes were on sale. Nobody believes me. Gerrard was like, oh, you're taking the piss. They weren't on sale. You probably paid full whack. And I was like, no, I didn't. The shoes were half price. And I got an extra 10% off them because the bottom of them was scuffed. And I didn't even ask. He goes, do you want another 10% if you're not going to refund those? And I was like, yep, I will. So I honestly bought the shoes to really, to send out to our suppliers, because I feel like sometimes they don't get the fineness of designer shoes.
Yeah.
So it's very hard for me to describe how fine, but see the point on those shoes and the comfort, and the heel height was not too high. Did you notice them?
I was drooling at them.
I will bring them in. And I actually am not a fan of a black shoe.
So this was my next thing to be like, I seen these black shoes and I thought, there's not a mission she has been down there and bought black shoes, because you're not a black shoe girl.
No, but when you see these on.
Amazing. Are they Milanos?
No, they're that brand. They're really glittery and sparkly normally. Amina something, or you wear them like they're a wedding shoe. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to get the brand. I can't. It's like two double barrel name. Not super expensive, like to start with.
Not sure.
Not like Louboutin or.
Yeah, they were fabulous though. Yeah. They look
so that was
gorgeous.
My only purchase, I think. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I did notice a few of the outfits, and I thought, as always, we pack for Laura, and this what you should wear, and this what you should wear, and take this. Then I see a lovely cream knit on you too, and I thought, not even sure how that managed to get there.
I know, and I'm wearing samples today as well. But
amazing.
I need to do the samples now.
I'll give
show
it to
the people for next year.
I know, but people want it now. People want it yesterday.
So we're actually trying to be super organised this year and build up our samples and get them out to suppliers for next year, so that we can really make the savings on the shipping and get the stuff in and get it shot and all that. So this year we actually have been sampling autumn winter stock as well as spring summer at the same time. So that was the cream was a cable knit. I actually want to do it in more colours. I think like a red even wouldn't that be lovely at Christmas?
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say?
Navy
want to be beautiful.
I did think navy, but then I was like, sometimes with a navy cable knit I feel like you need a white shirt under it. And
yeah,
it was off the shoulder. You know what I mean? But it was lovely, and the jeans were a sample as well. I love those, and wore my fur coat to death.
Did you?
Loved
Here, what about your hat?
H&M.
No way.
Ages ago I picked that up.
It was unreal.
Gerrard was like, what in the name of God is that? Please don't wear that out with me, please, Laura.
Did he?
And I was like, shut up, I am wearing this, wise up. And then he sent me a photo today.
You sent it to us.
I don't even know who it was. Some guy from Russia or somewhere. He was like, this is who I'm out with tonight.
I should nearly try and get you the picture, Calvin, and you can insert it, because it was so funny. But actually, no.
You'll know who it is. Boris Yeldov or something.
You completely rocked it.
Somebody like that. He kept calling me. I was like, I don't even know who that is, Gerrard. I don't really care.
Frigate. He just has no confidence to wear it. No, so cool, Laura. I loved it.
Him got about in his 15-year-old Farah coat.
Oh my God, that's even funnier. Only Gerrard.
Well,
actually, as well, it is the last full week before Christmas, and we've all been saying that this year we feel like we're a bit more prepared, and even like personally with presents, work-wise. And then this morning, there's like pure sense of panic everywhere of being like, this is the last full week. And you're like, what are we doing? What is happening? And we also decided in true walk-in wardrobe style that we do a wee launch there at the weekend. So there was a launch yesterday, which was the final launch of No, it's not the final launch of 2025, because there's another one on the 28th.
I was like, you always shock me anyway, but I did not think that burgundy knit set would go as well as it did.
I didn't think the skirts would go that well, to be honest. I thought it'd be more the cardigans, but they've both.
And you know what? I don't know, like, give me your feedback. But for next year, we had really said, like, this year, right, let's steer away from doing launches in December. People are sorted by November. They don't want launches in December. And now I'm like,
I know.
Oh, should we keep on launching in December? Is that a thing?
Well, you see, I think as well, that wee cardigan set, if you missed it, we launched our Love Laura knit cardigan in burgundy with a matching skirt, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I think as well, because people have seen the other colours, which hopefully people will back us up on this, but when you get something you love, you want it in other colours, because I know we do. So I think anybody that's had it has thought, I'm going to get that burgundy because that's amazing. And even the trousers you're sampling today, the burgundy will be fab with them.
No, I absolutely... I love it. Do you know what I love about the burgundy set? And I know the skirt won't be for everyone, but see, for me, that is like one look and you're done. That'll take you Christmas Day, Boxing Day. If you have any visiting to do, you could do like... Do you know, like, even this weekend, I'm thinking we need to do, like, Gerrard's family, his mum and dad. Do you know, you can put on, like, flat boots with it and you still kind of look and feel kind of decent in it.
So true. And actually, as well, you know, with your sequin skirts, Like if anybody has any sequin midi skirts they've got, or short skirts and tights. But I'm taking Granny for lunch on Saturday, and I'm like, I'm going to put on a bit of glitz and glam because it's the last weekend before Christmas, so you have to. So it's just easy ones, and also it means your wardrobe's set up nice for January. And we also have another launch on the 28th, which we have sneak peeked kind of.
Yeah, love.
So I do think everybody will be delighted for that. But yeah, you just keep surprising us every time we're like, no, that's us, we're done. Then you tell me different.
Tell us about your exciting weekend. Enough about me.
I know, I had such an exciting.
Calvin and I have just picked out and saw it.
The start of that podcast there, you'd think I was going to give you a pregnancy announcement or something, but I'm not. I got a new car. Russell and I got a new car, and I said to him, it was so funny. Like, we have talked about it for a long time. My other car I had for 7 years, which I loved. And I said to Russell on Friday, I honestly was like a child. So excited. Picked it up.
Gorgeous.
Straight to mum and dad's to show them, surprise them. And
what were they? Did they love it?
Oh, they were delighted. Dad's all biz, yeah. And I said to Russell on the way up, we are officially adults now, Russell. This is us. Like, I feel like we're going somewhere in the world. And he was so offended. He was like, what? He goes, we're 32. We've finally got a car together. And he's like, so getting married, getting a mortgage, like none of that would make you an adult. And I was like, nope, not until we have a car together. So yeah, we upgraded a bit of a Jeep style car.
Driving around in it, offering people lifts all weekend.
You're going to wet yourself. So we picked it up from A1 Motors in Dromore, and we went up to mum and dad's house, which is near Fryland, and then we done like Newcastle, Kilkeel. We done the full loop right round.
Where'd you go for food? Did you go to the galley or anywhere?
No, I couldn't even eat. I was that excited. We went into the milestone and Russell got food, and I was like, I actually don't even want to eat. I was just so giddy.
Hope you weren't eating in the car.
No, not a chance. I had to go do went and done the coffee run there, and I was like, if they spill in this car, I will never hear the end of it. But
and do you know what? I was waiting upstairs. I was chatting to the team upstairs. I was late this morning, but I was like, I kept looking in the car park for your red car coming in. I goes, where is she? I thought she was in the coffee run. And then we walked in, and I was like, oh, I didn't see her. And then I only clocked it when I forgot to all about it. So it's absolute and health to drive and health to enjoy.
I know, do you know what? It's very materialistic, but we have worked hard.
You work hard for it. It's not materialistic when you work hard for it.
And we look after things, and that Ford lasted me a long time. I loved it, but it was just time to upgrading. Do you know what has blown my mind is the value of these things? Like, because we were coming towards the end of the year, and Russell was like, if we don't change soon, there's another year gone on your car and all. And I was like, this is too much for me. Do you know what I mean? So we changed. So we had a fun weekend, and then I was out again at the weekend.
How was it?
Bad. I had such a good weekend. We went all of mum's side. There's a world of them, and we're all as close as.
And they're all like all as glam as each other. So honestly, I would not want to see the style. Was it fab?
Well, do you know what? My Auntie Catherine is like a walk-in model for walk-in wardrobe. She came in her wee sequins top and all, and she had a wee trousers on. She was looking lovely. But we done lunch with all the girls.
In the Downshire?
Went to the Downshire again. They'll be sick of seeing me.
So that's the same place as we went for our Christmas do.
So good. I took turkey and ham. They couldn't fault it. It was incredible. And then after we done lunch, Granny was way home and all, and mum and my auntie and my mum and dad, my auntie, my uncle and me all went to our local pub, and we had such a good night's crack. So
how were you not dying yesterday?
No, because do you know why? I knew I had my car.
Oh, okay.
So I drank gin all day, no shots, past my lips, not one, which is very unusual for me. And I was in bed for 10:30.
Even though, could you imagine if I drank gin all day? I know. I would still be dying.
I know. Do you know what the worst thing was? I went into the Downshire. Russell dropped me off early, and I was in for 1, and he was like, only you would be on into the pub on your own. But it was so busy. So I was like, I'm here. I'll sit at the table and wait for everyone coming in. So I got a drink, and at 1:45, Mum had to ring me to be like, are you coming in? I was still talking in the main bar. There was that many people there. It was so good.
Class. Very good.
What I will say is that the festivities are definitely catching up with me, and Laura, you'll see as well. My poor skin has felt the brunt of all this alcohol, and I just don't know how to say no. I actually was having this conversation with someone else who was like, no, it's just Christmas, it's just the late nights, the constant drinking, which is my own doing. And I'm like, I feel like I'm back to where I was about 3 years ago.
Oh no, it looks fine today, Holly.
Oh, I've just big honkers that are sore, but I done my LED mask and all. And
did you?
Yeah, last night, yeah.
Just keep doing it every night, would you not? Did you text Aileen?
No, I haven't, because she's probably going to shout at me, because she's going to say, only just give you a pale.
Would you have time for a pale? No.
I don't know.
Christmas, no.
I probably not now at this stage. No, I'll just try and be good. And
even like microneedling.
No, I definitely don't think I would have time for microneedling because I would have, because this is broke out, there'd be a bit more downtime with this one. Do you know what I mean? There'd be a bit more peeling and stuff that comes from it. But I'm just going to try and be sensible and I've got all my fruit and my goodness, loads of avocados and my eggs and all. I'm just going to try and
But
get
you know what
everything
it
good
is?
anyway.
That's what I know have zero tolerance for alcohol anyway. But even today, and that is like I haven't drank from Friday night and I can feel my lips dry. So that's the only way that it would come out on me. I don't get it any other way.
Your skin, the dullness and all, like.
Dullness and dryness. Like, why would you do it yourself? Genuinely, there is a reason. I'm like, what? Like, stop it.
It's so bad. Like, now in fairness, I love a wee glass of wine in the house with Russell, but
that's
like,
not going to do you much
no,
harm.
it's not.
It's
but
bloody
this
all day.
Oh, and that was the fourth weekend in a row I was out.
I'm not
Like,
used to it either.
what is wrong
Do you know
with
what
me?
I mean?
So I want to get it all nice and clear for Christmas. This weekend coming though, I still have Granny out for lunch on Saturday, and then I'm meeting Russell and I are meeting our other two sets of friends, and we're doing lunch on Sunday. But I'm like, I will drive because no, thank you.
You're here for the drive, and then like light the fire and have a wee glass of wine.
Exactly, when you get home,
and then
it's
you
so
can
much
enjoy
easier.
it. Do you know what I mean?
But it's just I can't say no to these things. Do you know what I mean? I just can't. I've got FOMO, and I'm like, yeah, sure. No
I
problem.
cannot even say a word, Holly, because I was that person on Friday that was like, you. I wasn't like, no. The minute we got on the train, we were like, giddy. We met up with this couple. They were sitting opposite us, and Gerrard, you just know when he's in flying form, and he was like, "Where to get a drink?" And I was like, "No, definitely not." And I
got a
didn't,
drink? Oh,
but
did
he
you
got
not?
a drink. No. Oh, me, not a chance. I did not. I got my lunch and then had a drink. But, and still it was in bad shape. So, another interruption, ladies, just to chat a bit more about Love Laura. Did you know that Love Laura ranges from a size 6 right through to an 18, and we are working on being even more inclusive next year. So, we really dial in to size and fit. We're a team of about 30 women. Our fit checks are honestly the bane of our life, but the best thing about the brand, because we are meticulous when it comes to fit and sizing. And also then over the course of the next few months, and especially into 2026, we're really going to be focusing on petites, on length of our trousers, on offering that different length in trousers as well, just to really be inclusive across all of the platforms, from whether if you're a little bit taller or a little bit smaller, if you're a little bit bigger, if you're a little bit smaller. Across the board, we are going to really do our best to serve you next year.
As you said, it's the giddiness and the excitement.
But was it worth it? Like, you need a wee blowout every now and again, so don't be put off by it either. Like, go have fun, but at the same time, like,
what is it? But limits or something? I don't really have limits. Limits are my off limits to me, honestly. But I am excited for the week ahead. It'll be busy, it'll be good, but it'll be fantastic. And what about the boys and all? Are they excited?
Boys are excited, but this morning then, so we got home yesterday and Mum, like, dear lover, she is the best, and so is Dad. Dad picked us up from the train. Mum had a roast beef dinner waiting on us. I swear to God, it was unreal. Got all the washing sorted, uniforms, everything done and organised early. And Mum had said to me, she was like, Charlie has a bit of a cough. So then last night, the wee pet, he was in beside me and he coughed, like, genuinely most of the night.
God, love him.
And he really is, like, when he's coughing like that, he's not even happy in the bed. He's like, you know,
unsettled.
Yeah, really like disruptive, you know, to himself as well. Saying this morning, he didn't have a temperature or anything, but I was like, I can't send him to school because he's actually going to be disruptive.
Yeah.
You know, like, he wasn't sick and he was in flying form, but I was like, he just can't stop coughing. So he has asthma, but I'm like, I honestly am like, I don't know where to go now, because I'm like, I do everything they tell me with the inhalers, but it's still going on. And he wasn't out of the house all weekend. I would have seen through it if he was.
No.
But so
God,
then
love him.
we all slept in this morning because we've been up all night. So Gerrard was like, it's 10 to 8. Get up, Laura, get up. Deirdre comes at 8. So I was like, at 10 past 8. I was like, Gerrard, is Deirdre ever this late? And he was like, never. I goes, geez, I wonder is she all right? Is everything all right? Text her. I was like, Deirdre, are you all right? Is everything okay? Then I got the fear she hadn't replied, and I was like, oh my God, scroll through the messages. Is it okay if I have Monday the 15th of December off? I have an appointment. And I was like, of course it is.
Totally forgot,
right? So meanwhile, Mum and Dad have had the boys now from Friday. Had to then ring again. And I was like, Mama, you have them again. I'm so sorry, please. And she's like, no bother. So then poor Dad, he came, and then had to, like, you can't tell one's going to school and the other.
Oh, yeah.
So I had to get Charlie dressed and let on he was going to school. Honestly, the moves I have to do in that house. So then I was like, right, Louis, Grandad's leaving you to school and I'm going to leave Charlie to school. So that was all right then. Daddy went out the door with Louis and I was like, Charlie, strip quickly, we're late. I need to get to work. I need to get for Calvin. And then he was like, oh, Mum, I can't strip because Granda's van hasn't passed the window and I can't be on my underwears. He calls them underwears, the plural. I can't be on my underwears in case Louis sees me. He'll know that I'm in my underwears.
Oh.
I won't be going to school. And he was like, well, I just tell him when I see him later on that I had a great day at school. I go, no, don't tell lies. We can't tell lies. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Laura.
So then I had to change him out of his uniform and then get him in his gear and then drop him to Mum's. And then I got an appointment in Gerrard for 2:15 today with him. So
Dear love him, he's always prone. And do you remember last year when you were at the Westbury, you took sick and he took sick?
yes, I know, and that's got the fear of God in me because I'm like, they can't be sick for Christmas because we leave on the 27th and I don't want an infection.
Get it out of the way now. The only thing I will say as well though is that it is bitter cold. Like it's
but they weren't out. In fairness,
cold.
Mama didn't take them out at the weekend because she wanted them to, but they were like, no, we just want to cozy in.
And tell me, what is it looking like for the Christmas routine? Like, what do you do Christmas Eve and stuff? We're finishing work actually on the 23rd, which I'm so excited about.
I'm like, I can't even think about the 20. Have you been thinking about next week?
Yeah.
Oh, have you? I have not even thought. I'm trying to. So this week I have today work, then Charlie, the doctor, all that. Tuesday we're doing. I'm going to get your visa,
hopefully,
and then work in the morning. I'm filming content all day tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon we have the gorgeous Sharon McCluskey coming in for some content. I forgot I have an eyebrow appointment, so that's on
tomorrow.
Top of all that. Yes,
that's fine.
Text Sharon, and then on Wednesday I'm in Dublin with Linda. Linda and I are going to travel together, so this will be good crack. We're going to an EY event, so I don't even know if I've said, but
once we just briefly mentioned it.
But I was being accepted like as an EY winning woman, so I wasn't able to go to the event in London because we had the Westbury. So I'm so excited for this Dublin meetup. So it's like kind of women in business from all over the world, but the Irish cohort are meeting in Dublin this Wednesday.
Very good.
But it's a thing because it's not over till 4:30 and Charlie's school plays at 7. So to be back up the road. Thursday is Louis' school play. Then we're trying to do a photo shoot on Thursday morning for the...
Oh my word, I forgot about that.
Yep. Friday,
I forgot about that.
Off, hopefully, but probably going to be in. Saturday, I said I might work in the shop. Depend, poor Ursula's been very sick, so I might work in the shop on Saturday. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through this week. And then Saturday, I might do, drop Christmas presents.
Yeah, I feel like this weekend I'm going to have to start and do some of that too.
Just to get it started, do you know? And then Sunday, we're going to my mum's because my brother's home. And then Monday, Tuesday, honestly, whoa.
I know, so... the Monday is what date? The 22nd. So the 21st actually I have my shopping slot, my click and collect for my groceries.
Forgot about
groceries. I had to get on and get that done. I actually never do it, but this year I was like, I'm doing it because you see that last minute running on Christmas Eve, it's usually Kathy and I trying to run, take it in turns to go down and get it. So I was like, I'm not doing that this year. So this weekend we'll kick off the festivities nicely. It'll be lovely. And then
you've dinner with friends this weekend.
Dinner with friends on Sunday, which I'm so looking forward to. It's just lunch, then we'll be home in the evening. Monday and Tuesday, I'm not really sure what it's going to be like in here because I know this year's just totally different.
I wish I was actually thinking about this last night. I wish if we lived in a city or something that we actually could,
I know,
do you know, go for a drink on the 23rd, but like one drink.
You see, last year, do you remember we finished on the 23rd and we used that as our work day?
Yes.
So we went out and it was great, but then I died all Christmas Eve. Like my Christmas Eve was gone.
Drink.
But the 23rd, we're finishing Secret Santa. Looking forward to that. And then I actually have my nails.
On the, mine the 22nd.
And then I'm going to meet my friend Stephanie that night. We'll go for drinks and just...
In town? In Banbridge?
No, we'll probably meet. We're out more to my direction, I would say more. And just do a few drinks in the local or something probably and exchange presents. And then Christmas Eve, I'll go see Mum and Dad, do all the family runs. And then Christmas Eve night is my favourite. Russell and I light the fire. We get all our piggy bits.
Yep.
And we put on Christmas movies and... It's just so much fun. I love it. Yeah. I'm so excited. I love Christmas.
My favourite day is Christmas Eve, and after that I'm like, oh, well, you know.
I know. No, I do love Christmas Day too.
I love Christmas Day, don't get me wrong, but see the boys and all, but I love Christmas Eve. Like get my hair done first thing in the morning, first appointment, and then like go home and like prep the veg and stuff and get it all done.
I know
Mum
it'll be different for you this year. Well, no, actually you went, what did you go away last year?
Yeah, but not for 2 days after Christmas. So this year we're actually away the day after Boxing Day.
So when are you going to do all that prep? Suitcase?
Saturday I was hoping to do that, but I might have to work in the shop on Saturday. I might have to pack. I might have to work in the shop, but I was hoping to pack suitcases Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll probably not happen. Honestly, I'll be de-Christmas and packing on Boxing Day.
Hectic, honestly hectic.
But yeah, so Christmas Eve we normally go in the afternoon, meet up with Mum and Dad, and we go to Kodak Corner in Kilbrony in the
Lovely.
afternoon. And we just do a big, like not a big walk, but the boys are now fit for a walk. Do you know what I mean?
Tire them out.
And the lights are lovely. Like, we look down over Carlingford Lock and Warren Point in Straver, and the lights are just beautiful and it's lovely. And then we come home and Mum cooks the meat, so we just do a bit like you, like picky bits. And then we always have callers on Christmas Eve, because I have a few good friends that, you know, the men don't shop, so the men come to me like
every year.
You know who you are, boys. But I love it because it's a bit of buzz. So they always come in the evening time, and then Charlie and Louis and I, so mainly Charlie and I, bake cookies. The Milestone does these roll out the cookies, and we get it all ready, and then everybody's showered and bathed really early, like 6 or 7, and jammies on and
dreamy.
Just like lie in
That's
front of
all
the
you
fire
need
and just
sometimes,
enjoy it.
like, isn't it? It's all those wee things I love. And I have to say that even at 32, I still hate that I can't wake up with Mum and Dad on Christmas morning. I know that's ridiculous, but I just wish I could split myself down the middle, because one of us always has to drive anyway. But Russell might go to his ones for lunch, or he might come up to us, and then we'll try and call and see them, and then go back to Mum and Dad. And there's
And will you stay at your Mum and Dad's?
No, I'll come home. Like, I wouldn't
Christmas
have
night.
Russell sleeping on his own. Like, I done that once because I got too drunk, and then I felt so bad. The next day I was like, I'm so sorry, I forgot to come home. So no, not doing that again. So, but I'm really, really, really looking forward to it this year. I don't know why. I just think because it's cold and all, it feels really, really festive.
Yeah, hopefully. I see the snow in New York as well. I was like, class.
Would New York be fab? Also the Daisy Lodge competition.
Yes, so we haven't touched on this. So if you haven't heard about it, we are doing a donate
It's like
to
donate
enter.
to win kind of thing.
Donate to win. So we thought this year, what can we do? We always support Daisy Lodge, or we try to do our best to support them. So we were thinking this year, and they're after Christmas, why don't we pay for the flights and accommodation for 3 nights in New York? Willis Travel and Banbridge are very kindly, we're paying for the flights, but they're not taking any commission or anything on it, so which is very kind of them as well. So lovely to support local as well. So we are going to do a giveaway. So all you have to do is, we said £3 was the minimum to enter. And honestly, I feel like I haven't looked at it this week, but it was almost $3,000 when I last looked.
So good. But I am that person being like, come on, we can definitely get more.
Yeah, I think we haven't pushed it though. So please, if you haven't been listening to this, we would love, honestly, Daisy Lodge, a cancer fund for children. You don't want to be touched by it, but if you have been touched by it, you'll know how special it is.
They're
and
incredible.
What they do for families, kids, parents, brothers and sisters suffering from cancer. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also like so needed.
So
if we can
needed.
do
So
anything to help, we will.
And we're going to do that draw on the 23rd. We're going to announce the winner on the 23rd before we leave as well. So it's the last week to get all the donations in. And do you know what? £3, we wanted to make more. And Laura was like, no, £3, honestly, you can't expect much from people. And I'm like, it's actually cheaper than what a coffee out is nowadays. So just please, enter as many times as you want, or put as much of a donation in as you want. And it's anonymous anyway, so you don't have to put your name or anything. But please.
Then we didn't even talk about, we sponsored a lovely event for Daisy Lodge this year in the Sleep Donard, the Memory Mile, and some of the team was so kindly and generously offered their time and came down and helped, and it was just honestly the most special, lovely night. It definitely was tinged with sadness because it was about remembering those that had passed away, but also then it was just a lovely night, wasn't it? It was so special.
Yeah, do you want to come and do a Memory Mile walk? Yeah, no problem. No. Do you want to also dress up as an elf? I was given an elf costume. And then Charlene says to me, take your shoes off because they don't fit in the elf sock boots. And I was like, okay, no problem. Then I did not realise that we were walking half the mile to meet them, and my feet were soaked. It was actually hilarious.
I was traumatised. I was like, lads, you should have just worn the shoes.
I said this. I was like, Charlene, I love my Adidas. Let me just wear my trainers. And Charlene was no, get your elf boots on. I was like, okay.
And then Charlene's, so Kathy's husband dressed as Santa. Charlene's husband dressed as the Grinch. So it was unreal. Honestly, the kids could not believe their eyes. They had
and the two men, Jeff and Dino, were hilarious.
They got so into it,
and Santa. And they were like, there's a big stone up there. We'll hide behind the stone. And you say, where's Santa? And then the Grinch come out and they're like, should we wrestle? And I was like, no, because the children will be traumatized if Santa and the Grinch start
loving
wrestling.
it.
So funny.
So, and we had glow sticks for the kids, and we
sweets and
goodie bags and hats and all. It was just
what
lovely.
about the woman as well? I didn't even get her Instagram handle, but she was decorating the baubles.
I need to share that actually. I actually do need to share that in my stories. That girl was amazing. I can't remember her name, but I did write it down in my notes.
Yeah, we'll get it.
we'll get it. But I thought it was a lovely thing to do, and it's probably not too late, but she will like engrave baubles, you know, for anyone that's passed away, and just
Right on
as
them,
a wee memory, or like
markers.
Oh, it's so lovely. So she was there, and then Danielle from Hillhead Photography was there, and she so kindly offered to come and do Christmas shots for the kids and the families.
It was so beautiful.
And it was so, her setup, wasn't it
I know,
amazing?
I couldn't believe it. It was incredible.
It was so beautiful. So my cousin Emer and her boyfriend Stephen, they're only meeting together like a year or whatever.
God love them.
But they had their 4 like nieces and nephews with them, and I was like, come on in, family photo, family photo. So they get this family shot there sitting up as a mum and dad with these 4 kids, and we were like, you definitely worked hard in the first year of your relationship.
So funny. And there's
So
one wee
good.
boy Tom with him who had me cracking up.
He was
He
brilliant.
just kept coming back over to Santa, and Dino did not know where to look. Dino was like, what's he saying? What does he want? I was like, Dino, just go with it.
He kept coming back up and telling him the next thing he wanted, and Santa, and Santa, and Santa.
And then Santa had to draw these, but it was brilliant. It was so good. And you know what? See, in 2026, I'm saying it here now to put it out the world, I definitely want to do more for Daisy Lodge. Like if it's up volunteering for a day, or
Yeah, you can't not
helping
want to
out,
get
because
involved.
I just think what they do is so good, and it takes something like that for you to see just how much it means to the people that are involved in it and the families, and it was just fantastic. So
Like as you said, you come home when you feel extremely, it's a humbling experience, by God, speaking to families that have lost children and that
it's devastating.
have came out. It's devastating. It's horrific. So it is lovely for those families to meet up and be together and share their grief journey and not be afraid to talk about it either, and share their wee memories
Not
on the
feel
night
alone.
and chat to other families about their, you know. So it's a lovely, lovely night. And it doesn't have to be that you've lost someone to cancer. It could have been any death at all. It's just a lovely wee night, because
Yeah.
Christmas is a shitty, hard time
I know.
for people that have lost. It really is. It's so hard. So anything we can do.
And sometimes I feel bad because I'm so festive that I'm like, I love Christmas and Christmas is amazing. But for there's so many people who don't enjoy Christmas because they've had so much trauma or something's happened. And
you could imagine if that was someone close to you, like Christmas would be a wipeout. You
totally.
wouldn't even want to think
totally.
about it. Do you know what I mean?
so definitely, as much as I'm saying that, please don't hate me, because I do know it's very hard for a lot of people. But if we can find the joy in the small things,
Exactly.
then we will definitely try to. But I think that maybe wraps up for now, and then
Yeah,
get
that's
on to
a
the
wrap.
next one.
Yeah, happy days.